in 3, 2, 1. From the dawn of time to the age of steel, people have rocked. Hello and welcome to Massive Riffs. I'm your host, Dr. Massive. This week we are going to give a shout out to one YouTuber and respond to the video from another YouTuber and also subscribe to them as well. It's been a little while. I've got some great tunes cooking. And in the meantime, I just wanted to continue our networking and give a shout out to some really cool content creators out there. Okay, so let's just jump right in. The first one is going to be SpectreSound Studios. And I believe the producer or the star of the channel is named Glenn. And let me see what we have here. Okay, this guy, he just oozes rock and roll. He's got good production in his videos. He gives great tips, just one-off ideas on, recording or different types of gear. I mean, this is hopes and aspirations. I want to be this guy. I am right there with him. I totally understand his love for the gear and his love for the sounds. So just, I wanted to give a response to this video, and I know this video is 2 years old. But I watched it, I went through it quickly, and he talks about a lot of the different factors that go into changing the guitar tone. I think personally, how you set your mics up to the speakers has the biggest effect on straight up tone. But one thing that I did not see mentioned in this video that I did want to add to the video, one thing that I have found greatly affects the tone you get is how you mix all of the other instruments. The low frequency content of the guitar gets bullied. It gets pushed around by the drums, by the bass guitar, by the vocals. I mean, just because the guitar usually doesn't have as much transient, it's basically a noise. It just spreads everywhere, and it's really easy for it to get shoved around and get its spectrum changed just because you turned up another instrument. Usually what I've found is it is the low end that is sitting on the room sound attributed or associated with the drum set. And usually you're pumping that either the reverb or the room sound of the drums to get the drums to just sound huge, and it just completely just obliterates. It pushes the rhythm guitar, the distorted guitar, out of the scene completely. So you kind of have to prepare for it, and you want to make sure your guitar has enough low end to survive and to hang with all the other instruments. If it does not have the low and the lower mids to survive being mixed with the drums, which are going to have a whole lot of lows and lower mids, then you're going to lose your guitar tone. So I would say one of the biggest influences on the sound of your recorded guitar tone is going to be the sound of all the other instruments that it is being mixed with. And certainly you should take that into account. And my biggest recommendation would be to mix with at least the drums, the bass, and hopefully at least something there for the vocals, because all of those are going to be fighting with the guitars for frequency the entire time. And you want to make sure your guitars don't give up too much frequency space to all the other instruments. So just as a response to this video, and I know it's kind of far out there, but if you could see here, we are subscribed. I'm not going to leave a comment for this video because it was a long time ago, but it is a great topic, and many of his videos are very, very important topics. So shout out, Glenn. You rock, dude. I'll see you out there, man. Okay, so let's stop this. Now, let's jump back and talk for a second. Now, my next one, I just wanted to tell you a story. We had recorded a cover for Metallica's Frantic about maybe a year ago, 8 months, 9 months, a year. And my guitar player and I had a discussion, and he really wanted to add a solo to it. And I guess his big issue with Metallica back in the day was, the overall sound of Saint Anger and the fact that there was no guitar solos on it. And he was always into guitar solos. He's a lead guitar player. It's what he does. He loves the solos. He loves Kirk Hammett solos, and even James Hetfield when he plays the occasional. My friend loves all of them, and he was almost offended that they couldn't find the time to put them on Saint Anger. So he really wanted to put it on the song Frantic from the album Saint Anger. We recorded the song, and then everybody got busy, and it sat there. And I think I kind of put together just a rough video idea, and it sat there and sat there, and finally I just heard from my video guy, and he said he's finally getting a chance to get started on this. I mean, we're not full-time YouTubers. I don't have unlimited resources. I have to, do this when the time permits. And so lo and behold, I look online, and Pete Cottrell has covered Frantic. And lo and behold, he's put a solo into Frantic. He said this is how Frantic should have sounded. It's hilarious. That was our idea. And I'm like, it crushes me because our idea was, the idea was there and the song was there like 8 months ago, but it just sat and we didn't finish it. So Pete Cottrell will always be first to the party with that idea or concept. But I look at it as if, I found somebody, another YouTube creator that thinks the way that I do. And certainly I can see the humor in that. And I don't see it as being rude. I see it as paying homage to Metallica. It's a cover in good faith. So let's jump back. I'll play this in the background. This is Pete Cottrell, and I guess he's playing Frantic, and I won't play the audio. Go to his video and check it out. Give him a like. We did subscribe. I did leave a comment for this video. I don't know if it's still on there or not, but yes, we are definitely subscribed. You can see right here. So, I just wanted to say something about, just playing covers in general. I think in this day and age, obviously, if Metallica wants their record company to tell Google to take down all covers of Metallica off YouTube, they would probably be able to do that. I don't see why they would want to do that. I'm having a hard time seeing why anybody wouldn't want their music to be able to be performed in some fashion in the effective internet town square. I mean, this is akin to somebody sitting on the side of the road jamming on a well-known song with an acoustic guitar. And if people like it, they can crowd around them and give them money, right? So and I don't see that as taking anything away from the original artist. I see it as paying homage to them in a very public forum. And I certainly agree. Also shout out to the guitar, the red, the paint on that is fantastic. It reminds me of my own Strat, has a similar color. So Pete Cottrell is awesome. He played with Leo Moricelli on the Adele Hello video. And it seems like all these guys know each other. They can all play. And I feel like they all add something to the music that they cover. And I don't think I appreciate that we're to the point where, you should be able to record your own version of it. It's really not that hard to do. It's not even that hard to get it to sound decent. Just if you've been paying attention, the mixing's actually getting easier. We have so much more digital processing. So it's almost like, yeah, you should cover it, and you should do a good job if you're going to put it out there. And these boys definitely did that. Also wanted to give a shout out to, is it Otu? I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but he's the one who sang on the Frantic cover. He's awesome. You can check out his page. It's, what is it? Munich Productions, I think. He covers a whole bunch of stuff. He doesn't do the whole song the way Leo Moricelli does, but he puts his twist on it, and he's good. He's funny. He's got that just animal spirit, and I love the way he approaches the covers, and music style. I love all the same bands. So shout out to him as well, and we also subscribed. So, all right. Now, that's all I had for this week. We have some good stuff cooking, and hopefully have some announcements coming soon. We will be hopefully able to premiere our version of the Frantic video soon. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's all I've got for now. And take care, everyone. Stay healthy, and remember, be massive.